we here at the Youth United Council of India would like to take this time to send our heartfelt condolences to England's royal family on the passing of their beloved matriarch and monumental leader, Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. Please know that we mourn with you and that you are in our thoughts and prayers. Well, again, welcome to Yuki Talks. I'm your host, Angela Crockett, and today we have an amazing special guest, 6-year-old prodigy, Guinness World Records holder. Let me start by reading her bio. In an era where digital technology has become an integral part of every person's life and has left the traditional book reading behind, Kiara Carr, in contrast, has made herself inseparable from physical books. She started reading since the age of 2. Since then, she has read more than 2,000 books. She loves to read and share. Her reading habit soon flourished wide and led her to enter the World Book of Records, London, in reading 36 books nonstop for 1 hour and 45 minutes at the tender age of 4. Kiara is also the youngest TEDx speaker in the world, and at age 5. If that's not enough, Kiara has set a world record again for being the youngest keynote speaker at the World Expo 2020 Dubai. My goodness, what accomplishments. Kiara, welcome.
Thank you, Angela, for the nice introduction.
You're welcome. Listen, it's nice to have you. Will you be so kind to give us the privilege of watching you read a book?
Oh, sure. So today I gotta read The Genius of Romance, written by Izzy Howell, and it has over 30 pages. And I'll read like 1 or 2 pages. It's because of the time shortage.
Okay.
The Romans. Who were they? The Romans were one of the greatest and most influential civilizations of all time. They started in around 1000 BCE as a group of land-speaking people who lived on the banks of the river Tiber, which flows through the city of Rome in Italy. By 600 BCE, this group had become an important city-state ruled by kings. The Romans then went through different stages of rule. First, there was the Roman Republic, followed by the Roman Empire and rule of emperors. The Romans conquered land across Europe, the Middle East, and North Africa, spreading their culture and civilization and leaving a legacy that lives on today. The Romans carried banners like this into battle. SPQR stands for the Roman Senate and people in Latin. He is Emperor Tiberius Caesar. According to legend, the twins Romulus and Remus were the founders of the city of Rome. The myth states that they were raised by a wolf after their parents abandoned them. Millions of tourists visit the Colosseum in Rome every year, with the Romans built for gladiator matches. What happened? Over time, the Roman Empire was weakened by civil war and invasions from neighboring tribes. Eventually, it split in half. The Western Roman Empire ended, and another group's sought control of its territory. The Eastern Roman Empire, which became known as the Byzantine Empire, continued for over 1,000 years in the Balkans and the Middle East. Today, Roman influences and remains can still be seen across Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. And this is the Colosseum. This is where you get to see gladiator fights. And sometimes they used to take wild animals, which is pretty risky. And also they may have lost their lives in that thing. Whoa. So thank you and very much.
Thank you for that. Wow, that's pretty incredible. Take us back, Kiara. Take us back. Tell us what that moment was like for you and your parents, if you can, when you realized you had this special gift.
So I started going to nursery at the age of 3, where I found a small reading corner with a few books in my classroom. Since I was interested in reading, within a few days, I finished reading and knowing about the stories in the book. At first, my teacher thought I'm just going through pictures in the book. Slowly, she realized I can read and understand the story. And also, I can narrate to my friends and my family. So my mom heard that I can read few words and few sentences very easily. At that age, she also guided us to get more books and how I can enhance my reading skills. And very soon, I started reading many books. That's a world record for non-stop reading for nearly 2 hours. My happiness was doubled when I received an email from Mr. Howard from the United States, the world's fastest reader, congratulating me on my achievement.
That is awesome.
Thanks, Angela.
You're welcome. Other than your mom and dad, has there been anyone else that has inspired you?
My biggest inspiration are my grandparents. As you know, I started reading at the age of 2 by watching my grandparents read newspapers and books. I grew up watching them reading that inspired me to read as well. I'm fascinated about the pictures in the book and more.
Incredible. How many is there any books that you've read more than once?
Yes, there are many books which I read more than once, because I feel books are like a gift to me, which I can open again and again. I remember reading books on history like Romans, Vikings, Mayans, Incas, and also about the Stone Age and Iron Ages.
Absolutely. Listen, describe for us what your experience was like as a TEDx speaker, the youngest in the world.
So the TEDx organizers already knew about me from the news and about my unique world record on nonstop reading. 36 books nonstop for nearly 2 hours and 45 minutes. So they invited me to share my inspirational journey of reading and also about the importance of following our passion. That time, I didn't realize I'm setting a world record yet again. I'm being the youngest TEDx speaker in the world. So, yes, that was a happy moment for me and my family.
I bet. And you know, Kiara, sometimes I know you're 6 years old, but when I hear your ability to articulate, I think I'm talking to someone much older than your age. I want to tell you that. Yes. So now, keynote speaker at the World Expo 2020 in Dubai. That's huge. That's
Yes,
huge.
thank you very much. So,
What was your keynote address about?
so in the World Expo 2020 Dubai, I was given an opportunity to share my thoughts on women empowerment as a part of International Women's Day celebration in the month of March 2022. I emphasized that the basic of women empowerment lies in getting an equal opportunity in terms of health, education, decision-making, professional opportunities, and wages. I also share my family history that my great-grandfather was a doctor in the British Army and a part of World War II. Always made my great-grandmother a part in deciding everything for the family. In an era when women had no voice, especially the place they belonged to. Having sons and daughters, they made sure that each of their children gets an equal opportunity to prove themselves and choose a career that they're passionate about. These values of supporting a girl are instilled in my family, which then passed on to my mom, who was appointed as the dean of a dental college in Dubai. And finally, it passed on to me, where I stand together with strong and incredible women around the world in many events. I feel blessed and honored. Just a second.
Kiara, that's fabulous. Tell us, how do you prepare? How do you prepare for your speaking engagements? What do you do?
I do lots of research and read articles.
Brilliant. When you hear people making over how special you are and your talents and your amazing gifts, how does that make you feel? How does it make you feel when you hear your bio being read back to you?
So, I feel great and thankful to God for choosing me to inspire other people around me. And I hope it could make some difference in their lives for good.
Wow. What do you want to be when you grow up?
So, I would like to be the leader of the country so I can guard the country and help the underprivileged. I want to make my country army strong to protect the citizens and to make sure that education and healthcare are free for everyone.
Awesome. What country are you in?
Maybe the United States.
Okay. Beautiful. What other hobbies do you have?
Other hobbies, I like swimming. Other than reading, I like swimming and traveling. I love to read. I love to travel to know about cultures, different cuisines, and make new friends.
That's nice. That is very nice. If there was one thing you could change in the world where you could make a difference, what would that be?
I'm gonna grow up. I want to see the world with 100% literacy and gender equality. Because men and women should have equal rights and opportunities, right?
Correct. Absolutely. What a visionary thinker you are. Name two people that you admire and why.
I admire my grandparents, Dr. Rita Batra and Colonel MP Singh. My grandmother is a gynecologist and served in the Border Security Force for more than 30 years. And my granddad served in the Indian Army for more than 30 years. So I really love them because they always encouraged me to follow my own passion and support me in anything, whatever I do. I owe everything to my lovely grandparents, me and Mama and Mommy and Papa.
I tell you, you leave me all in awe. If you could give other children your age a message, what would it be?
So I want to send a message to all the viewers who are kids and even adults that you should just follow your passion and be happy about it.
As simple as that, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, there you have it, everyone. Is there any final remarks that you would like to share with us before we go?
Like, I want everybody to follow their own passion, because since I like reading and someone may like swimming, skating, painting, or anything, so they just have to be happy about it. Because like if I like reading, someone can also use a different passion. Like they can be happy about it.
That is so true. That's excellent advice.
Thank you.
Kiara, we cannot thank you enough. You are an absolute pleasure to meet, and we will be watching you and cheering you on. And we're looking forward to the next record that you break, because we're sure there's going to be another one in the very, very near future.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Angela, for this lovely conversation.
You're welcome, honey. We truly enjoyed you. God bless you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Don't you just love her, everybody? Listen, if this is what the Youth United Council is about, shining the spotlights on amazing young trailblazers, just like you just saw, Kiara Carr. If you would like to join our movement and learn more about Kiara and learn more about what we're doing here at the Youth Council, please visit our website. It's our name.
Thank you very much for the advice. I will definitely do that.
Well, yes, but we want our viewers to also be able to know who you are and learn more about you and learn more about what our organization is doing. And our website is www.youthunitedcouncilofindia.org. Listen, everyone, thank you. We appreciate your time. We appreciate you attending. And until next time, create an amazing week for yourself. Ciao.
Thank you, Angela, for your